You just launched the national tour at Playhouse Square in Cleveland, Ohio a few days ago.
Yes, we opened last night.
How's it going up there?
Oh, we're having a great time. We've had great audiences. They've been very welcoming. The people who run the Playhouse have been awesome. We've had a great time. It's a lovely city, and it's a gorgeous theater.
Now tell us about the character you play in Fun Home.
Well, I play Helen Bechdel, the mother of Allison Bechdel. It's a great role. It's just a fabulous part in a fabulous play. So I'm having a wonderful time exploring and continuing to explore the role.
The subject matter of this musical is obviously very dramatic. How would you describe the tone of the show to general audiences?
As much as one might not think, it is really a universal kind of show. Anybody who has a family, which we all come from, we can all relate. It's basically a memory play. It's her looking back at her upbringing, at her relationships with her parents. As we all do, we look back and we see things differently when we view them through adult eyes than we do when we're a child. And it's her journey of self-actualization, her kind of putting in perspective of the things that she might have perceived a different way when she was a child, and understanding them better, and being able to look at her parents and her family with all their flaws and their virtues and those things that we all do as adults, where we came from and why we think the way we think, and what these distinct memories that made us who we are, what they really mean, and how they're different when you look at them as an adult. And we can all relate to that. So even though some people might think it might only relate to someone who is gay or has a gay family member, it's so not the case. It really is more about the exploration of one's past and looking at how it made you who you are. And I think we can all relate to that. We all come from somewhere.
Now, obviously, when the musical first debuted at the Public Theater, it was more traditionally staged in a proscenium. Then when it moved to Broadway, your director Sam Gold reinvented the staging for the Round, the Circle, and the Square. Now, as it is embarking on a national tour, it's being put into a proscenium again. What has that process been like?
You know, Sam is just amazing. He really, really wanted to bring yet another production. He didn't just want to regurgitate what's been done before. He still has so much invested in this show personally, as do Janine and Lisa. They all wanted to bring to life yet another completely new production. So they were very, very open and very generous in letting us find things ourselves, and they were continuing to explore the show. Those things are so valuable to an actor. It makes you feel so much more involved and so much more engaged, knowing that you have a real input into a process, as opposed to just trying to, okay, you go stage left, okay, you blink here because that's what they did, okay, now go stage right. So this production is a combination of the original proscenium, the In the Round, and a whole new version itself. So because this production group comes with so many years of experience with this piece, they have all that in their back pocket. But like I said, very generous in letting us find it themselves and continuing to explore it themselves. Every single one of us in this cast realize how fortunate we are to be in this particular situation, a show that is so phenomenal, so important at this time, and yet having the freedom and not feeling the pressure to just do what they did before. It's a gift, and we are really very aware of it and very grateful for it.
So you'll be spending somewhere about a year playing this role on the road. After that, what are some dream roles you'd love to pursue in the future?
You know what? That's one of those complicated questions. I find as I mature, the things I look forward to the most as a performer, as an actor, are those roles that have yet been done. I enjoy more than anything else doing original pieces. So I don't have that particular role that I'm just waiting to play, that I already know exists. I'm more excited about doing roles that I have yet to see created. And I hope that rich roles for older women continue to be created. So that's really what makes me excited. That being said, a show like Fun Home is very, very exciting, even though it hasn't been done before, because of all those reasons I already said. But I don't have a specific dream role anymore. I think when I was 20, I could have given you half a dozen, but now it's just, I'm just excited to see what else comes out there that I can maybe make from scratch.
So what advice would you like to give to any aspiring young performers out there?
Well, I'm a realist. This business is really, really hard. I don't like to candy coat it. You have to really want to do this. You have to be very passionate. You have to be thick-skinned enough to know that you're not going to get those roles all the time. You're going to lose roles to other people. You're going to be disappointed in production. It's a very emotional kind of business. You put yourself out there, and it's hard when someone rejects you when you're putting yourself out there. So you have to be prepared for that kind of lifestyle. Also, the lifestyle that, it's not as glamorous as you might think it is. It's hard, so you have to really, really want this. And if there's anything else that you feel as passionate about as you do acting, I say do that instead. But that being said, if you really need to do this, just put your heart and soul into it and learn and study as much as you can. Find people that you respect and you watch them. You go to shows and you just watch those people that you say, oh my gosh, I want to be like that. Learn on the job and just keep pursuing. There's so much to continually learn no matter how old you are. There's so much to learn.
Susan, I thank you very much for devoting your time to this interview, and I hope you have a great time in Durham.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful time, and we'll see you in Durham.